All right, ladies and gentlemen, second time this year I'm getting this opportunity. It looks fantastically huge. And welcome everyone. So we're going to come to Prem, Ratan, Dhan, Payo in just a bit. But before that, while I can have some silence, it would be very nice. Sonam, you look too gorgeous. You'll have to take a seat. Then I'll allow them to take more photographs.
I think that is what he means by being generous. Surely, I'm sure you can do it better than that. But maybe we'll hold it till the real talent comes here. You'll have to all settle down. We can only start if you guys all settle down. It's special for some very, very obvious reasons. It's all about lots of hearts being won in a very, very big way. And trust me, it doesn't get bigger than that. What more do we want? We've got Salman Khan. And I believe that there is no other actor in India who has the ability to influence and win hearts like he does. And I think that deserves a big round of clap. Surely you can give up a bigger than what you gave me. And then you have a fantastic relationship and association with Surajji and Rajshri Films and Salman coming back after 16 years. Guys, put your hands together. 16 years. And it only gets better. Here comes a very special film on a very special day. The biggest festival, Diwali.
And he was so sweet. He said, doesn't matter, hum log sirf mid-shot mein le lenge. And we took the interview with sir. After so many years, I met him again and he's still so gracious. And I would like to call him on stage. He's somebody who's created all this. Somebody who you all have loved for so many years. Surajji, please do come on stage.
Thank you everyone for being here. 9 years since I've directed again. And before we introduce this film, I like to call some of my technicians who are here, because over the years I've realized that directed by has no meaning. We direct it together. So can I have Irshaji, our lyricist? Maniji, our DOP, please sir. Nitin ji, production design. Jitu ji, sound design. And I think my editor is not here. Is he here, Sanjay ji? Decades ago, Meera ji wrote a bhajan, Payo ji maine Ram Ratan Dhan Payo. And in that poem, such a beautiful couplet is there which says that ये जो धन है, उसको जितना खर्च करो, या चोर जितना भी लूटे, ये बढ़ता ही जाता है. So that is what really inspired all of us to make this film. That this dhan of unconditional love which we all deserve to give and to get, that is humanity. That is what we are born for. And I have to thank Irshad ji for that couplet which he wrote. That sukh dukh jhoote, dhan bhi jhoota, jhooti moh maya, and सच्चा मन का वो कोना जहाँ प्रेम रतन धन पाया. So thank you everyone. Thank you Irshad ji. Thank you Jitu ji. Thank you Mani ji. Thank you. And now to call upon the one who is our Dhan. And Dhan in such abundance that not only us, to the world he has shared and he has won. The one I met 27 years ago. And we were, I think, just 20 when we started. And we made our mistakes together. We made our fun together. We did everything together. And even now, when I'm lining up a shot, he knows what is going to be taken. When he's giving a shot, I know what he's going to do. And he's everything to me and Mr. Salman Khan.
would you like to say something, sir?
Said everything.
He has. All right, so
And you can't beat this.
No, when I went to narrate this subject to Salman bhai, very hesitantly I told him, Salman, मैं ये title रख रहा हूँ Prem, Ratan, Dhan, Payo. So nice close up of silence. And he said, सूरज कोई और डायरेक्टर होता बाहर फेंकवा देता. But you, this name. So that is what he is to all of us. अब बोल दो कुछ.
27 years ago we met. I did my share of mistakes. He did not do any. And we did not do everything together. From the day we met each other, it's just a bond. And I've worked with a lot of directors, I've worked with a lot of people, but the love and the fondness and the respect that I have for Suraj, I don't think I have for anyone. And today I think that there have been lots of directors, lots of them in our film industry. I am fortunate, बोलते हैं कि इसके साथ काम कर लेना चाहिए था, उसके साथ काम कर लेना चाहिए था. People living, people no more. I'm happy that I worked with one person, and that is Suraj Barjatia. There is, as a director, as a human being, there is nobody better in this world than Suraj Babu. हम लोग यहाँ पे चश्मा लगा लेंगे, वो बेल्ट का स्टेप कर लेंगे, छोटी छोटी चीजें स्टाइल में आ जाएंगी, हेयर स्टाइल आ जाएगा. This man, when you leave the theater, he makes you a better man when you leave the theater. Not only better, much better. And that hangover lasts for the longest time. When this man directs a movie, when Suraj Babu directs a movie, there's so much of niceness, there's so much of purity. Because he has seen that life. When he comes to action, when he comes to the negative side of writing dialogues, he's at sea because he's not seen that side at all. So when you see his movies, he brings back our culture, our Hindustani sabhyata that we keep on losing. He keeps on, drawing us back to that. He keeps on drawing us back to our morals, to our roots. I think there is no director, no human being better than Suraj Barjatia.
Shukriya. Anupam ji, sir, if you could please come on stage. Neil, Nitin, Mukesh, dapper as always. And in no particular order of reference. Deepak Dobriyal ji, आ जाइए sir stage पे. पप्पी जी कैसे हैं आप? स्वरा जी आप भी आ जाइए stage पे. And Arman ji, I love the shoes. Please आ जाइए stage पे. This is a extremely large and good-looking cast. Now please fire away photographs. A big round of applause for everyone that's been involved in the film also. Such a splash of color, I love it. Okay, Sonam, I'm going to start things off with you before I open out to the media. Now that you're looking so fantastic, and there's such a splash of color, always, but you're looking even better than ever. Such a fantastic splash of color in the film. It looks so grand. It's almost like a happy birthday every single day when you're watching the trailer. So the entire bit of being cast in a Rajshri film, how did that work out? Was that bachpan ka ek dream jo pura ho gaya?
Surajji should actually tell you all the story of casting me.
No, first you will tell us the experience of coming on board, and then of course I will redirect to Surajji. So you get the call and then you suddenly say, oh my God, I'm going to be the Rajshri heroine with Salman Khan. Yeah. So let's talk about that.
I think it's obviously an amazing, I'm very privileged to have been. And I think everybody in the media except for Salman knows that I've been a huge fan of his since I was like, since a really long time.
Nothing has changed other than that as well.
And nothing has changed. And he obviously doesn't read my interviews, but I've been a huge fan of his. So I was a bit nervous. Thanks. And so, I mean, it was a little intimidating for me to be on this set, but I was also hugely, I was very excited and nervous, and but I never felt that after the first couple of days of working with them, because Suraj sir gave me so much love, and I felt so, I felt so cherished on that set that it didn't, like the whole, it was such a huge deal, but it didn't feel like it. I just felt like I belonged there. I felt like I was part of the family. So.
Confirm your next one.
Yeah, 100%.
So tell me something.
Huh.
Is it very scary to lose your temper on a Suraj Barjatia set?
I don't
Because
know.
I'm sure that nobody does.
No, there's one man who's doing it.
Yeah. But he didn't lose his temper either, because I worked with him on an ad shoot. It's completely different. But I think everybody on the set is amazing, and everybody really wanted to be there. So we all really worked hard, and we were happy to be there. So it was the best experience working on the film.
Surajji, everything is so grand, it's so beautiful. Everything works at the box office, and this one will also completely, there's no question about it. But how do you maintain decorum, and how is it always the same for so many years? Salman sir said it himself, not much has changed. The way we're seeing it, not much has changed. It looks all beautiful. But is it in build? How does it happen? How do you maintain so many people on the set? Must be 500 extras as well, dancers and everyone.
Were there 500 extras?
I think because being grown up only in big families, so you know how to take everyone along, and then you have to manage him, you have to wake him up. And then you have such talent, you have Anupam sir, Neil, Arman. Half the time, Swara, you're not directing them, so they do their own bit. You just write a good scene. But when you make a family film, it is family, and family works in huge. You have to. That's what it's all about. You know, it's whether हम लोग रामायण पाठ करते हैं, हम भागवत कथा रखते हैं, but you go out for a dinner with the family and see the joy. So it's the same prasad. So that's what all my films are, and somehow I'm able to take it along.
Okay, one big question the world wanted to know. That beautiful electric blue or whatever the color it was of that Sherwani was fantastic. It took everyone's imagination by storm. Did you choose that color, or there other colors that you were thinking of?
I think we chose my choreographers, my DOP.
Right.
We all chose Alvira, Ashley, and of course it took us a month to choose.
Okay.
But blue shade, blue or white, blue, white, blue.
You know, I can't find that color anywhere. I've tried to looking for it. I thought I wear a really electric blue shirt. It's not possible, and you've made life very difficult for all of us, especially Salman sir. Salman sir, I have to ask you this. You saw the, I mean, I know sometimes you see stuff like when we also see it. You know, sometimes you see the trailer with us only, and that's the way it works. What was the first reaction that you had when you saw the teaser poster? Then, of course, there's another one that came with you and Sonam, that's there at the back. But is a homecoming, yes, but there's so much.
He decided it.
Sorry?
Not when he saw it, he decided
He decided it. Just by back. So what is this? What is the deal with the teaser poster where it has to come? Why don't we see your face a lot? In Bajrangi, it was your lips and it was that locket. Here, it was your back.
See, in Maine Pyar Kiya, it was this.
He was the first one to do it, by the way.
And Prem, Ratan, Payo.
Not much has changed.
So they've just shifted the camera. I'm in the same position. किसी ने सामने से तस्वीर ली, इस बार पीछे से ले ली तस्वीर.
Why change a winning combination?
Pardon?
Why change a winning combination? Huh? Just turn it around. Okay.
So when we decided this teaser poster, it was supposed to be released a few days ago, like almost like weeks ago. So kahin na kahin, you know, the fans sensed that we're coming out with the teaser poster. You know, things leak. So ready nahi tha, isko ye change karo, wo change karo, and him being so particular about everything, you know, get this out, put this in, all that stuff. And then I realized कि अब इतने दिन का build-up हो गया है, 10 दिन का build-up हो गया है, जूते पड़ेंगे इसके ऊपर कि 10 दिन के बाद I said release this, you know, don't release. But it was accepted.
Like I said, the color worked also very well, and of course, your back,
I don't think it's the
anything.
color. I think it's just the feel to Prem, Ratan, Dhan, Payo. That is working.
Anupam ji, this shoulder of baggage of acting talent that you carry with you. So when you come onto a set like this, and as Surajji said, everyone was doing their own stuff, as he so modestly put it. So coming into this zone and this fabulously grand film, you know, your thoughts. You got Salman sir there, you got Sonam, you got Neil, you got Arman, you got all this powerhouse of acting talent. So how do you experience every day? Is it a challenging thing at all for you anymore?
To answer your first part of the question is that I don't carry the burden of being of my acting. It's the lightest weight on my shoulders. Suraj's first job was given to him by me 31 years back. He was an assistant on the sets of Saransh, and he was standing in the corner being the producer's son, and nobody was giving him work. And I was a newcomer, and I saw that I knew who I was. I said, Suraj, please मेरे कमरे में जाके मेरे dialogue की file लेकर आओ. I've never seen an eager guy to do a job. 31 years later, his eagerness has not changed at all. I think I personally feel that when you want to purify yourself as a person, you go and do a Rajshri film. It cleanses you not only as an actor, and you were asking whether how does he manage? There is no management. It just happens. हमारे मन में इसलिए
Kher Saab, Alvira, my sister, went for all the narrations and the clothing and fittings and everything. She used to come back and she said, I have to meet Suraj every 15-20 days.
Really?
So 15-20 days I'm fine with mom, I'm fine with dad, I'm fine with my husband, my children, and then I start fading out. And then I realized, no, this is not working. Where is Suraj Barjatya? I need my drug.
And every member is of his family. Everybody, Kamal Babu and Raj Babu, everybody, his wife, his sisters, everybody is like that. They have stopped making people like that. So I think, it's not the color, it's I think his heart which is in his film. That you're not listening to my answer. No, so I want to tell the media, friends from media that I finished the dubbing today. And I tweeted, and I want to reiterate and say that again, that this is his masterpiece. This is Salman's best film till today, and this is Suraj's best film. And you're very lucky, my young lady, to be part of this film. You're my friend's daughter, and we are all very lucky to be part of this film, because when history of cinema will be written, Suraj Barjatya's name will be on the top of it.
High praise and well deserved. Neil, was this a meditation camp for you as well?
Well, I guess so. Yes, because initially, for the first couple of days, I thought this was it was a set that I was just going on to, and these guys weren't real, because we're so used to, from assistant direction days to acting days, to see a set with so much chaos on it, to going on to a set where the director's so calm. So initially, I thought it was all a big lie, till I realized that no, I am the lie who's come on the set, and this is the fact, this is reality. So yeah. So
That's well done.
Nice. Yeah.
Though you've tried to break tradition by wearing something not traditional at the event, so it works.
Yeah.
Slightly different, yeah?
Just trying.
Right next to you, what contrast. I love the shoes, love the outfit. ये आपके लिए meditation camp था, sir?
इतने sincere चीज बोल रहा था मैं सूरज बाबू के बारे में और जूते ने डिस्ट्रैक्ट कर दिया मेरे को, मतलब कि ना मैं बोला कि ये भाई इसका लाइसेंस है कि नहीं पहनने का, ये देखो।
बट आई डोंट नो व्हेदर दे कैन सी दिस। अरमान सर एक बार ही पैर ऐसे करो ना,
ये लो भाई देखो।
कैसा रहा?
I would actually like to start by saying thank you to Suraj sir, to Salman bhai, for giving me this opportunity. I always wanted to be a part of the Rajshris and Suraj Bajatias since I've seen Maine Pyar Kiya. It's been a pleasure being a part of this. There are no words that I can express. This has been one of the best production houses that I've worked with, the best director that I've worked with, and of course the best actor right behind.
And that's a lot to say because he's worked with his father a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Home production से ज़्यादा ये home production है.
I've enjoyed it thoroughly, and I wish that Suraj ji and Rashi Productions gives me a chance every time.
Wonderful.
Plays the villain in the film, and I've had this big struggle to make it poetic and poetic and poetic and poetic.
And then of course we come to this end where there's an acting powerhouse here. I love this guy and I hope that he continues to get so much work. Big round of applause for Deepak Dobriyal. And for Swara Bhaskar as well. So happy to see good talent get great situations. अभी मैं आपको ना इसके साथ मैं कुछ पूछवाने वाला हूँ. सलमान सर सामने हैं. मैं जब सलमान सर को देखता हूँ तो यूं हो जाते हैं हम लोग, यार सर हम पर भी मेहरबान हो जाएं. तो आप तो सर के साथ आ गए थे, तो बताइए एक्सपीरियंस. सलमान सर
अभी के बारे में
वैसे भी
पहले
पूरी जो पिक्चर.
देखिए ऐसा है कि आज मैं अलग अलग किस्म की फिल्में कर रहा हूँ. लोग ऑफ बीट सिनेमा की बात करते हैं, वर्ल्ड सिनेमा की बात करते हैं. मैं सिर्फ एक बात ये पूछना चाहता हूँ किसी भी एक आम शख्स से कि वो पहली फिल्म है, वो पहली फिल्म कौन सी है जो आपने अपने पैसों से देखी? तो मेरी वो पहली फिल्म है मैंने प्यार किया. वहां से मेरी जर्नी शुरू होती है और मैं 17 बार देख चुका था, 16 बार देख चुका था और 17वीं बार देखने के लिए मेरे पास पैसे नहीं थे. तो मैंने अपनी हिस्ट्री की और हिंदी की बुक्स तराजू पे रख दी थी और 2.5 रुपए मिला था और मैंने 17वीं बार वो फिल्म देखी थी. तो आज मैं उसी टीम के साथ काम कर रहा हूँ, राष्ट्रीय और सलमान भाई के साथ, और ये मेरा सौभाग्य है और बहुत ही मजा आया और फैमिली है पूरी और प्यार ही प्यार है इस फिल्म में.
वो तो सर पूरा दिख ही रहा है, बहुत खूबसूरत एनवायरनमेंट है और खूबसूरती के साथ हम खत्म तो नहीं करें, लेकिन स्वरा beautiful setup, it's looking fantastic. It just feels nice to be part of such a huge setup. So you've been traveling all over, you're seeing all kinds of cinema, and now Salman sir ka jadoo along with Suraj ji ka jadoo. So being part of this magic, let's talk about that.
I think Sonam talked about कैसे बचपन से उनका सपना था सलमान सर की हीरोइन बनने का, एंड आई थिंक इंडिया में हर लड़की का होता है. मेरा ही दिमाग शायद थोड़ा खराब था कि सलमान सर की बहन बनने का सपना देखा मैंने शायद. No, I'm just joking. I'm very proud and honored to be here. I think that perhaps it's a very good-looking film. Suraj sir's film, Salman sir's film, Rajshri Productions. Everything is beautiful and big. I think they've had to work the hardest on making me look beautiful and part of this family.
Not true. She's the most beautiful.
But I think that it's been wonderful. And मुझे याद है एक दिन हम एक song shoot कर रहे थे and मैं खड़ी हुई थी और setup चल रहा था and Suraj sir was standing next to me and I just had, एक वो moment होता है ना realization का कि दिल्ली से उठ के एक लड़की आ गई and I'm like shit यार, मैं सलमान खान की फिल्म में हूँ, सूरज बजाती मुझे डायरेक्ट कर रहे, क्या बात है.
But her
so that's really how I feel about this.
Casting was the most difficult because no.
So don't tell this story. It is not a flattering story.
ये story वो media को जरूर बताना, लेकिन no film is complete, especially your films without music. And I know that Bhushan ji walked back over there. Bhushan ji, can we call you back on stage so that you also may be able to speak? Yes, there is a spot for you, sir. Now, Bhushan ji, this pressure is the most on music, क्योंकि पहले film म्यूजिक से ही बिकती है. लेट्स पुट इट दैट वे. पीपल लव द फिल्म विद द म्यूजिक एंड उसके बाद टीजर्स आते हैं, द प्रोमोज आते हैं. सो यू गॉट अ ग्रेट आई फॉर म्यूजिक एंड यू मैनेज टू मेक दिस एम्पायर विद दैट. बीइंग अटैच्ड विद सूरज जी आल्सो एंड सलमान सर ऑफ कोर्स, जस्ट एन एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ दैट.
दिस इज माय फर्स्ट टाइम जो सूरज जी और राजश्री प्रोडक्शन के साथ आई एम वर्किंग, सो आई एम वेरी वेरी थैंकफुल टू देम कि फर्स्ट टाइम उन्होंने मुझे अपना म्यूजिक मार्केट करने का मौका दिया. हमेशा वो सुपर्ब गाने बनाते हैं और सलमान खान की फिल्म के लिए आपको म्यूज़िक की ज़रूरत वैसे नहीं होती है ओपनिंग के लिए, लेकिन गाने बहुत अच्छे हैं, फिल्म के साथ बहुत अच्छे जाते हैं, मेलोडियस हैं. सो So I'm very, very excited about the whole thing.
I'm excited as well. I'm going to open out to the entire media. And if you can find the mics that are with you all. See, there are 11 on stage, so just stand up and ask. The mics? Okay. Okay. So, first question.
Samaira Rao, again, one of our key actors. Now she's here, so just...
A big round of applause.
And you have played so many characters of Prem. Which is your favorite?
When Suraj Bhajatia directs me as Prem,
Yeah.
that is by far the best Prem I've ever done. Because
you.
you see him in me, you don't see me. So what you see of me is all him.
That's nice. Thank you.
Sir, recently Salman sir had said at the Hero trailer launch that one Suraj has always supported him and he wants to support another Suraj. What do you have to say about this compliment about Salman that he has given?
He keeps saying this every time. But I've done nothing. I was nothing. He was nothing. Both of us had nothing to lose, nothing to win. Maybe it is the S that we share in our first names. I don't know.
My name is Anupam.
There's one girl, Shabina Dutt, who I cannot forget, who told me one day that there is a boy. Shabana Dutt, huh? There's a boy I've done an ad with. Maybe you like him as a hero. But honestly, Maine Pyar Kiya, he got he's here in front of me, not because of the actor, but because of that human being. Precisely, and that's what he is.
Salman con man.
Because of the person he is. So that's his credit. He is today much beyond all of us, but that's what he is. So this Suraj, that's always in his mind.
सूरज जी यहाँ बैठे सारे लोगों ने कहा कि भारतीयता आपकी फिल्मों में रसीब बती रहती है, लेकिन जो आपने अनकंडीशनल लव की बात कही या जो प्रेम की परिभाषा, वो आज की भागती दौड़ती जिंदगी में उतनी मासूम और खूबसूरत है जितनी आपकी फिल्मों में दिखाई देती है.
बस मैडम यही जंग है. Because if you see, we are all the same. At the bottom of our heart, we are all the same. बस वो ऐसी भागा दौड़ी में we forget the simple things in life. So that is my biggest quest, to get back that values in some way or the other, not to let him. When I have this cast and when I have this subject where I can say it, I don't want to lose it. Because finally, at the end of, as you grow older and older, you realize that how happy your children are, that is all that matters.
आपके ऊपर इतना प्रेशर होता है, आप कैप्टन ऑफ द शिप हैं, और जैसा कि इन लोगों ने बताया कि आप बहुत शांति से, बहुत खूबसूरती से सारे चीज़ों को हैंडल कर रहे थे, तो वो किस तरह से कर पाए आप?
बहुत मैंने भी हीरोइनों को रुलाया है, आस्क हिम. मैंने बहुत सब किया. नहीं, अब आफ्टर ऑल दिस देन यू रियलाइज व्हेन एक्चुअली मैंने प्यार किया. जैसे रिमेंबर.
No, I don't remember. What happened?
So I have done all that, but finally I realized कि चीखने चिल्लाने से कुछ नहीं होता.
Hi Salman.
Because finally it is always you have to have. We all human beings. We all have our moods and everything. And finally it is the creation. We all fighting actually to create. Correct. So it doesn't matter if someone loses temper. You have to go.
Yes, he yelled.
Salman
in Maine Pyar Kiya, he yelled. His yelling ka. No, please don't do this now.
Hi. Salman, you just praised Suraj ji. Can we say that Suraj ji gets the best out of you as an actor?
As a person, and that translates on screen.
And one quality that you have imbibed as Prem in you?
See, all the movies that are doing right now is like when you see a Suraj Bhajatia film and you come out of the theater, you want to be that person. So while doing 150, 200 days of a movie, I try and get as much of that character into my own personality now.
To Sonam, you've worked with so many heroines. What do you have to say working with all of them?
Rekha ji was my bhabhi in the movie.
Fine, even as a bhabhi.
When she becomes my bhabhi, then I will tell you.
You played Prem 16 years back and you're returning back
as Prem, as Suraj sir's Prem now. In these few years, you've played different characters and you've tasted supreme success. How much have you missed being Prem? People have missed you as Prem on screen. How much have you missed?
I missed being Prem so much that I did a film called Ready with Anis Bazmi. We tried to make it a Suraj Barjatya film with Anis Bazmi kind of comedy. And I was called Prem in the film.
And how much have you missed being Suraj sir's Prem then?
That much. That's why he did that film.
Naya aaya hai ye.
Music has played a very important role in all Suraj Barjatya films. And this film has 9 songs and you just have 40 days for the release. So how do you plan to market the music of the film?
We are planning every week now. Every week one song we are planning. So we have 5.
And when can we expect the full album to be out?
10th of October.
Thank you.
5 months after the release.
Hi, Salman.
While the film is still in the theaters and not getting tickets.
We see you in 2 avatars. One is the innocent Prem and one is a fighter who we hear is Vijay. Is that true? Do we get to see you in a double role in this film?
See, all these lying sawals Suraj Barjatya will give you. For that, I mean, that's our film. We can't open a film. You know, we're not going to say there's 1 character, 2 characters, 3 characters. We're just going to say that you need to go and see the film.
Salman, also while you were shooting this film, you were going through a difficult time in your personal life.
I'm always going through that difficult time. That does not reflect on the film. So whenever I'm going through a difficult time in my life, my work on film is that much better. So please, remember that. And then do not let the difficult time hamper the release of the film. Because we worked a lot on that, in that difficult time, on that film.
Right, so that was my...
Hello.
And I'm still going through it, and I'll keep on going through it. That's my share of karma.
You got constellation.
सोनम जी, मेरा सवाल ये है कि आपका बचपन से ड्रीम था सलमान जी के साथ काम करने का, तो जब वो आपके सामने थे फर्स्ट सीन में, तो आपका क्या रिएक्शन था?
एक छोटी सी कहानी मैं आपको बोलूँगी. I think मैं करीब 14 साल की थी और सलमान सर डैड के साथ एक फिल्म करते हैं. I think it was a special appearance और मैं usually
By the way, अनिल कपूर साहब मेरे दोस्त थे, अब मैं सर हो गए.
और मैं यूजुअली उनके सेट पे मुझे आई वाजंट अलाउड कि वो बोलते थे कि यू नॉट अलाउड टू कम ऑन सेट और ये वो, बट आई सेड प्लीज़ अब सलमान खान के साथ शूट कर रहे हैं, प्लीज़ मुझे आने दो. द फर्स्ट एंड ओनली टाइम आई बीन ऑन अ फिल्म सेट, नॉट इवन ऑन अ फिल्म सेट, आई वाज सिटिंग इन द वैन and I get to see Salman Khan. He sat with me for around an hour. He doesn't remember this, and he's spoken to me. And obviously, I must have traumatized him. But
can we ask you what you guys chatted on?
I have no idea.
I met her one day. We all went for a family holiday. We went to Goa. I saw this one person sitting in front of me at the age of 14, now 15, as Salman Khan. I said, "What are you doing?" So I said, "Go, change and come back."
He still says that. What are you doing? Go change and come back. That's not
Low
change.
top. I said, "ये क्या है?" I said, "Go right now." She got so upset with me.
प्रेम रतन धन पायो पिक्चर का नाम है, लेकिन असल जिंदगी में लोग सलमान रतन धन पायो पाना चाहते हैं. तो
Same thing,
ये जो धन है ये स्विस बैंक में जाएगा कि ये बड़ी हीरोइन के बैंक में जाएगा कि ये एक आम लड़की की जिंदगी में जाएगा?
ये पूरा धन आप अपने में समा सकती हैं.
नहीं, मुझे इसका सही जवाब
कैमरास उधर पॉइंट करो, फिर समझ में आएगा.
नहीं, मेरे पास मेरा सलमान है
और अगर थोड़ा सा कुछ बच गया तो बांट देना.
नहीं, प्लीज अगर आप जवाब देंगे तो थोड़ा अच्छा लगेगा
आपको. इतना पॉज हो गया कि मैं सवाल ही भूल गया.
स्विस बैंक ये हीरोइंस या आम लड़कियां, इसमें से कहां ये सलमान धन जाएगा?
स्विस बैंक में तो नहीं जाएगा. ये ऑप्शन अपन बाद में डिसाइड करेंगे.
प्रेम रतन धन पायो के मुख्य रत्न हैं.
इतने बड़े स्टार हैं.
हाँ, नहीं, आप प्रेम रतन धन के मुख्य रत्न हैं. पीएम मोदी ने 9 रत्नों में से एक रत्न आपको चुना था स्वच्छ भारत अभियान के दौरान. आपने स्वच्छ भारत अभियान के लिए क्या किया और आप अपने काम से, उस काम से कितने सेटिस्फाइड हैं?
एक साफ सुथरी फिल्म की.
ये सलमान जी से सलमान जी प्लीज प्लीज आप जरा इस पे
सर आप मुझे ट्विटर पे फॉलो करते हो?
बिल्कुल फॉलो करता हूं, लेकिन मैं सुनना चाहता हूं सर।
नहीं सर, अगर आप मुझे ट्विटर पे फॉलो करते हो तो फिर अगर आपका मायना ये है सवाल से कि वो सिर्फ एक फोटो सेशन था, नहीं सर। हम लोग हर महीने 11 लोगों को 100 लोगों को नॉमिनेट करते हैं और 11 लोगों को कुछ न कुछ हमारी तरफ से गिफ्ट दिया जाता है।
सर कितने सेटिस्फाइड हैं
आप सेटिस्फाइड
नहीं, अपने काम से आप कितने सेटिस्फाइड हैं स्वच्छ भारत अभियान से?
सर ये अभी तो शुरुआत है सर, आगे आगे देखो होता है क्या सर। स्टार्ट किया था लेकिन बीइंग ह्यूमन ने इसको हमारे लिए एक इनिशिएटिव ले लिया है और ये अब हमारा हो गया है। स्टार्ट उन्होंने किया था, उन्हीं का है, लेकिन हम जो कर रहे हैं वो हम कर रहे हैं।
हेलो सलमान एंड सोनम, मेरा सवाल आप दोनों से है। ज़्यादा करके सूरज जी की फिल्मों में जो भी लीड कैरेक्टर होता है वो बहुत ही बेहतरीन तरीके से फैमिली लाइफ और प्रोफेशनल लाइफ हैंडल कर पाता है। तो मैं जानना चाहूँगी क्या रियल लाइफ में भी आप इतनी अच्छी तरह से बैलेंस कर पाते हैं जो कैरेक्टर्स वो पोर्ट्रे करते हैं फिल्म में?
I don't know. I try my very best to be the best person that I can be. How is your personal life?
My personal life.
Are you handling it? Are you balancing it?
How do you balance family and personal life? Oh, sorry, personal and professional life.
There is no difference between any of them for me because I work with friends, I work with family, and if I don't know them, I make sure that I make them friends and family. So it's otherwise you can't be happy and you can't give it your best till the time you don't like the people that you're working with. If you don't like somebody, then you don't do the movie. But if you like the movie so much, then you make sure that you get along with everybody on the sets. Taj Mahal मोहब्बत से बनता है, नफरत से थोड़ी बनता है।
आपकी हर फिल्म प्रेम के बिना पूरी नहीं होती, वैसे ही आपकी हर फिल्म में आलोकनाथ जी नजर आते हैं, इस फिल्म में वो कहीं नजर नहीं आ रहे।
आलोक जी के रूप में हमारे पास खेर साहब आ गए। मैं हमेशा से था। डबल रोल कर रहे खेर साहब।
नहीं बाकी रोल ही नहीं था, बहुत कोशिश की,
कोशिश की आलोक जी ने मेरा रोल करने की।
अनुपम सर, there's no Monish as well this time. There's no Monish as well.
You've worked with a lot of powerhouse talents, all the Khans, all the Kapoors. Tell us, you know Salman sir very closely. Tell us what separates him, what makes him the real Prem, the real being human in your eyes.
Well, I don't want to make comparative studies, but I think Salman is complete heart. And I was working with him in this film after a long gap. And the kind of evolved person that he is, the kind of real person, you can't fake it for a long time. You can't, the whole world cannot say that you are a nice person and you can't fake it. So I think he's very real. He actually listens to you. He doesn't pretend that he's listening to you. And I'm very happy and very fortunate that I've worked with him in terms of him as a person. And when you know Salman as a person, you feel a richer person. So we are all richer people over here, and that's the way kind of person he is. And I think it's very difficult in this profession to be for such a long time and to be real. It's the most difficult thing. And the more successful he is becoming, the more real and more human he is becoming. And since I think I'm the senior most apart from Kapoor, I want to thank each and every unit member of this film. All the assistant directors on behalf of all of us, all the camera assistants, all the light boys, all the spot boys. It is their vibrations which has made this film fantastic. So thank you to all of them on behalf of all of us for making this film work.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We'll continue this. Y'all will all have individual opportunities eventually later as well.
Your fans have also been drawing comparisons with the posters with Sanjay Leela Bhansali's Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam. Do you find any resemblance at all? Really?
आपका एड्रेस पूछ रहे हैं मन में ही है।
That was a nice poster as well.
I think this is better.
You have to.
Oh, acha. Oh, okay. That was a really nice poster, and this is also really beautiful. I think very pretty.
All right, guys, thank you. We'll just finish off with a photo op, sir. If you could all come in front.